Hi everyone, I'm Nix and today we're chilling with Blood of the Dawnwalker. I saw a comment on my Witcher 4 trailer reaction asking me to look at this because it was made by the Witcher 3 devs, and if you don't know, I am a huge Witcher fan, and if you do know, you've probably seen my playthrough. Now normally I wouldn't react to a trailer unless I have a vested interest, but once somebody said that it was by the devs of The Witcher 3, I just knew that I had to take a look at it. And I think we'll always be looking for something that has that same narrative and choice-driven feel to it. As usual, I'm probably going to watch the whole thing through and then go back and have a look at different parts. I might talk in the middle of it, and I apologise for that. Please don't hate me. But with that being said, let's get stuck in. Hmm. 1347, somewhere in the Carpathians. Whoa.
Must be here somewhere.
That's a full moon. Don't know if that has anything to do with it. Why is he? What is he holding?
It's right. It's all right. Lunka! Don't hurt her! You gave us quite the chase.
She got like the pox or something.
Just a child! Roderick, remind me, did I make an exception for children?
No, sire.
No. That would have been foolish, would it not? They spread the plague just as well as adults. And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness. No!
What's this?
Not just a runner, but a fighter, too. Had we met under a different moon, things might have ended there.
Oh. Oh! That's a lot of teeth. Oh. Okay.
Lunka?
My sister. She needs help. Fast. Please, let us pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please. I don't know. How?
I am life. I am death. I am everything in between. I have been watching your little valley. Pestilence, famine, killing. Blood spilt carelessly, like water. Things will be different now. For all of you.
I've got goosebumps. Oh, in-engine. Oh, that's pretty. Sounds like I watched it at the right time. Wow. Wow. Okay. 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 Oh my god, there are so many things. First of all, this looks like the guy, doesn't it? So we're playing as the guy from like the trailer, from the start of the trailer, namely. I think it's the guy anyway. He looks very similar, and he looks like he's undergone this transformation into what I assume is a vampire. Really interested in these marks on his arm, whether it's like drawing power from blood or some kind of ritualistic aspect. I don't know. The blood of the Dawnwalker. The world needs what it fears. Okay. I want to go back a little bit. So 1347, somewhere in the Carpathians, it very much, so clearly there's a plague going on. So what I'm getting from this is she has the plague, which is spreading through this little village in a valley, and the local lord or king is trying to stamp out the plague, but in a very cruel way. Now, I noticed something, and I need to make sure that I'm not wrong. So I'm sure I saw somebody in the background. Yes, it is. There is somebody there. Wait, I need to find the right frame. Right there. I knew I saw a figure in the background, but I wasn't sure. He's there, and then he's not. That's so clever. As a way of like, even if you don't realize what you're seeing, you know something else is going on. You hear the whispers as well. I love the way that they create this atmosphere. Now that looks like a blood moth. Bright red moth. Also a full moon, which I'm assuming has something to do with it. Maybe their powers are higher during a full moon. The other thing that's interesting is they're wearing very specific sigils, whereas these funky little guys who come out and drink everybody's blood are also wearing... They are all wearing this very similar sigil, which... almost like it's a warring faction. Or like this vampiric curse has taken over an entire kingdom. Just picking it apart a little bit. I think this guy is very interesting. He seems more put together, but, you know, than the rest of them. The rest of them are very... they don't look human anymore. Whereas this guy has like long flowing hair and he still looks very human. The rest of them do not have that feel to them. I think the other thing that's interesting is he feeds this vampire leader, feeds his blood to the little girl, and the little girl gets better. Is she now going to become a vampire, or is there like another way of doing it? Because obviously with vampiric lore you have, if you drink the blood of a vampire, but you also have if a vampire bites you, or you have to exchange blood. So many options here. That's curious. Things will be different now implies that this person, this faction, is going to try and take over, especially the little valley, the little village. But it looks like... See, he looks very similar. Maybe it's not, but I think it would be quite interesting if it was. But he's also awake and doing stuff during the daytime. And that is also a very interesting monster. Looks almost mechanical. This is just phenomenal. This gives off the similar open world vibe that The Witcher 3 did so much. And that's something that I think the devs in The Witcher 3 did really well. So I'm excited to see them do the same thing. I'm talking like I'm definitely going to play it. I think I might. It's definitely interesting. I think I could talk for so long about each frame in this. I think I could very easily do that, but we would be here all day. I'm really interested to see the gameplay. I want to know how how similar it is in terms of like the narrative heavy, choice heavy, consequence heavy that The Witcher 3 had. And I think at the same time, you've got to remember that it's not entirely fair to place the burden of The Witcher 3 on the devs. They've clearly gone and created their own studio to make their own thing and get away from that. So I don't think it's fair to compare and say, you should be doing this, you should be doing that because you did The Witcher 3. But when they did The Witcher 3 so well, there's definitely an expectation. And I feel when you say that it's the director of The Witcher 3 that's bringing Blood of the Dawnwalker, you're kind of implying that there's going to be that aspect. I want to have a look as well. They had the... Let's have a look at that. Okay. The world needs what it fears. That's an interesting quote. Let's learn more. From Rebel Wolves come the first chapter of a brand new role-playing saga, The Blood of the Dawnwalker. Blood of Dawnwalker. I'm going to be saying that wrong. 14th century Europe, bloody conflicts sweep the lands and the Black Death comes for the survivors. In the wake of the disasters claiming thousands of lives, the decimated human population struggles for survival. It's a moment of weakness and that's all they needed. Vampires seize that opportunity. They walk out of the shadows and claim what they've been denied for centuries. Freedom and power that comes with it. Other creatures of the night follow their lead. Legends turn into reality. In history we know it will never be the same. Okay, that's interesting. As somebody who loves folklore, that's very interesting. Other creatures of the night follow their lead. So we've got vampires, we've got other creatures as well. Curiosity is peaking. You play as Coen, a young man turned into a Dawnwalker, forever treading the line between the world of day and the realm of night. Fight for your humanity or embrace the cursed powers to save your family. Okay, if Coen is the guy from the trailer, I wonder if that family includes his sister who was cured. And I wonder if that comes into play. Whatever your choice, the question stands, is your soul worth the lives of those you love? I like that word, Rebel Wolves. I like that word a lot. Combine vampiric strength with human resolve. Face your foes, be they human monster or the ticking clock itself. But remember, the real evil may bask in the sun's light, and the most loyal of allies could lurk under the cover of night. That very much gives lesser evil. Decide which path to follow and whom to trust in Rebel Wolves' narrative sandbox. Okay. Very cool. I'm really excited to watch the gameplay when that comes out. Yeah, see, that's got to be the same guy, right? Just more vampiric. He's got the same hairline. This is what's interesting is this vampire looks less human than this one. Which makes me wonder if the more you give into it, the further towards monster you become. Okay, I've got to say, I definitely rambled a lot. And if you've reached this part of the video, congratulations. I like the look of this. I like the look of it feels like it comes from our own history with a fantasy twist, which I always like. I'm looking forward to seeing more. And I think this is a game that I am really excited for, especially as they're already showing us alpha footage. This is interesting. I haven't really departed very much from The Witcher 3 and Witcher-related stuff on this channel, aside from a couple of side games. So it was really fun to have a look at a different game and try and break down the trailer. I hope I did a good job. I hope that this was interesting for you to watch. And as I said, if you got to this part of my rambling, congratulations. You deserve a gold star. I want to know what you think, as always. I guess we'll have to wait for the gameplay trailer coming summer 2025, which is pretty soon, actually. So with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed this reaction as much as I enjoyed reacting to it. Take care of yourselves, and whenever the next video is, I will see you there. Bye.